You're welcome back once again to the Pioneer STEM Show, and this is the STEM Workshop segment. And we have our guest, as we promised earlier, representing the Ogunbode family. Thank you once again for joining us. Okay, so as you can see, there are various activities on the STEM Workshop table. Okay, so one of it is the speed typing test. How well do you type? Or how well can you type? Tell me, Tolu. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest score, 5 over 10?
7.25.
7.25. How you came up with that point? It's very, very computational. So well done. So we will see, and we also want to show to our guests that it is very important to have these basic computer-based skills, like speed typing. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
Breathing it out.
You ready?
And your time starts now. Well done. Well done. It's very encouraging. I hope viewers at home, you will try this out and check your typing speed. Daddy, are you proud? Of course, you're forever a proud dad. Okay, and the result goes thus. His words per minute is 18 words per minute. Accuracy is 98.9%. Correct words 94, incorrect words 0, and he fixed just one word. Well done. Give me a high five. Well done. And so, of course, you have to continuously improve. There's room for improvement, that you can get these softwares to help improve his typing skills. And viewers at home, like I mentioned, it is good to have good typing skills because it stands you out even in the labor market. And if you want to have a successful career in this digital economy. And so we'll be moving on to the next task when we return from this short break. So their task today is to fill in their worksheets, the one we have marked, and afterwards we will actually get to know if you're correct when we put this on and actually have a drive through your worksheets. All right, well done, and thank you for attempting. So viewers at home, like we mentioned, so this is instruction to follow. These are the color codes. This was previously a blank worksheet, and Tolu and Daddy has done a great job in filling it up. So we're going to mark their script, but not me. The bot will actually mark the script because we're going to place the bot on each of the task and ensure that the bot actually will do what it has been told to do. Okay, so sometimes it doesn't, but you're sure you're correct. We'll just double check. For turbo, where are you, turbo? Blue, okay. Okay, so let's test nitro boost. Good, that's nitro boost. Yeah, and that's what nitro boost. you like it. The snail dose should actually be snail dosing. What's the code for snail dose? Red, green, and blue. Which is the slow? Let's see. Okay, so this is working. So I know it because the bot has an issue. Right, so let's go on to this one, tornado moves. Okay, we're expecting what now? Tornado moves. Okay, well, it's a tornado, it's a tornado, it's a tornado. Right, so well done. So you can tick that for yourself.
Let me see.
Yes, which one is that one? Okay, so that's the spin, exactly. So the spin is actually the opposite of tornado. So well done. It's very, you see what he did.
Let me see the tornado.
Okay. Now you know that was really pretty smart. Okay, so let's try. So you can tick that. Okay, great. All right, that is a zigzagging movement.
This is black. Okay, this is black.
So yeah, something happened. So it's doing something now.
This will do this.
This will do what?
Like this.
I think that was a nitro boost. Possibly you didn't see. This blue and black are looking a bit similar.
This is what?
All right, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, so we're expecting, what are we expecting here? Well done, thank you so much. Yes, and as you can see, continuing in this bot task, we have like an estate model. So we want Ozobot to drive from one point to the other, delivering items. So you see how tech can actually help to provide solutions, okay, and solve problems of delivery.
We did it!
Has fun! Welcome back again to the
Pioneer STEM Show.
Awesome, you've been very, very handy and helpful. And so your last task for today is to create a simple circuit that turns the light on like this. So you would transfer exactly what you see here to this place. Are you ready?
Yes.
So switch it off. Thank you for doing that. You're a young
welcome.
engineer, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay, so start. Your time starts now.
Thank you. We're done.
So viewers at home, let us see. By the time Tolu turns the switch on, we expect this light to turn on. That moment. Slow movement, slow movement. 1, 2.
2, 3.
Well transferred. Well done. You're a young engineer. Yeah, I want to learn this, so I am jealous right now. You're welcome back to the Pioneer STEM Show, and thank you for staying till this moment. We still have our guest today on the Pioneer STEM Show, a father and son duo representing the Ogunbode family. We still have Mr. Olayemi Ogunbode and his very intelligent son, Daniel Toluwani Ogunbode. Thank you so much again for gracing our show with your presence. Thank you so much. Thank you, Toluwani. You did remarkably, excellently well during the STEM activities. So I'll be asking you some questions. So consider this like a friendly chat, okay? And also to you, Daddy. So let's start with you, Dad. I'm sure our audience wants to meet you. We want to know this dad with this brilliant son. So could you tell us more about yourself?
I must say that we are impressed with the activities you're doing. Like I was rightly introduced, my name is Olayemi Ogunbode. I'm an accountant stroke tax administrator. Right. Toluwani is my first son, and I also have a 7-year-old daughter as well. That's basically who I am. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So what does it feel like having a child like Daniel Toluwani? You know, delving into these tech things and doing some stuff for himself. And by the way, I'll still ask you what you want to become, okay? So, but what does it feel like? And I'm sure other parents want to hear from you and possibly your advice to them.
Okay, so first and foremost, I appreciate God for the privilege to be his father. And to me, I think it's been a very interesting journey, right? In the sense that it's a situation where we agree. I mean, we have a conversation.
Yeah,
right?
very important.
We always sitting down to discuss things. And it's been a very, very interesting journey all along. And Toluwani is somebody that I see more as a friend. I see him more as a friend. I mean, we always have reasons to. So it's been more of engagement for me.
Conversation, communication is opened.
It's opened, and I feel
no fears.
No fears. There are things.
And not like this type of dad that when it's coming, something they say, "Oh, that is coming."
So
okay.
we put everything on the table, and we have a conversation around it. So
awesome.
It's been a very good journey.
Lovely family you
it's
have.
Been a very good journey.
Hi Toluwani, how are you? Okay, do you know what STEM stands for?
Yes.
Okay, let's make an attempt.
Science.
Okay.
Technology. Engineering. Mathematics.
Awesome. And so my next question is, what interesting activities have you done around either each of these fields or even any one of these fields that you can remember in school, at home? What interesting activities or what kind of activities have you done? Okay, let's start with science.
Science, okay.
And how has your effort in science been so far?
My effort in science has been brilliant.
Awesome.
So in grade 4, I'm in grade 5, I did a circuit with my other classmates and the other arm of my class.
Okay.
So it was very fun and interesting. And my efforts has been proven.
Okay.
Because it
Are
was
there awards?
successful. Yeah, it was successful, and at the same time, at the end of the sessions,
Okay.
I got best in science,
Best in science.
which was my first award in my school.
Perfect. You have done so well. What about in
Okay.
technology?
In technology, that is ICT, right?
Yes, ICT.
Okay, information and computer technology.
Yeah.
So
Information communication technology. Well done.
I know a lot about ICT.
Yeah.
I love ICT so much. It
Okay.
used to be my favorite subject. And I do a lot around ICT.
Okay.
I do coding
Okay.
a lot.
A lot.
That is our main focus in our school nowadays.
Perfect. A big shout out to your school, by the way.
So,
And so you've been able to create some things, games, animation.
Yes.
You've gotten to that level.
Yes.
Awesome. Well done. So what about your efforts in any engineering or mathematics activity?
Mathematics.
You do maths, of course. Everybody does maths.
Yeah.
You cannot run away from maths. So from a scale of 1 to 10, sorry, pardon me, darling.
Yeah.
From a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, what would you score yourself in maths?
Me?
Yes. Would you be?
I'm a great mathematician. 9.9. No, 10.
10 over 10. Please, if your hands are not too busy, viewers at home, and with a standing ovation, let us give it up for Tolu. Well done. Okay,
I love maths a lot.
All right.
I do maths a lot, and I do so many competitions in maths in my school.
Computation. Look at that.
The reason why we do so much
Yeah.
in our school is because that we are an international school.
Whew.
We like going out to other schools to participate in other activities.
Okay, so let's talk about what you want to. So having you're so brilliant, what you want to become.
Me?
Yes. What's your future? For now, I know sometimes it will change in the future, but for now, this is me and this is what I want to become. What would that be?
For now, I have 2 jobs.
Yeah, passion, more like you want to pursue. Okay,
Yeah.
so what are they? What are they?
Full-time job, I would like to be a footballer.
A footballer. Daddy, do you support?
100%. 100%.
And
And I encourage him.
Okay.
And my part-time job will be sometime a musician and as a photographer.
Okay, as a photographer, is it photographer or musician? Which one would you take more?
Photographer.
Photographer. So you like to take pictures?
Yes, a lot.
Okay, have you been practicing around this field?
Of course.
Please, Daddy, I will come back to you.
Welcome.
I need you, because I need to hear it from your mouth. How has he been able to juggle all of this? He's good in his school, and I also know that and heard and saw that he is a prefect in the school now. And with his love for football, you allow him to practice, which most parents may not, because they believe academics, because football might take off maybe the academic pursuit, right? So how has he been able to, and how have you helped him, to manage all of this?
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
So basically, I would draw inference from what I said earlier, that it's more of a conversation. It's more of us coming together to agree, right? So, every parent, the joy of every parent is to see your child succeed, firstly in the academics, then the extracurricular activities. You also want him to be a balanced child, right?
Yes.
So we sit down together at the beginning of every session and say, okay, regardless of what happens during this session, right? as a family, our target is a certain percentage.
Oh.
So we agree. Is it possible from what you've done the last time, right? And so, because it's not me telling him, you have to do it. It's me. It's all sitting down together, and we are agreeing. So once that is settled at the beginning of the session, right? And I must give kudos to my wife.
Yay! Big shout out to mommy. We
Yes,
love you.
Most of the times I'm always on the road, right? So she ensures that the assignments
Yes.
and all of those things
Even
are
nutritional.
Yes, they are all well taken care of.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
Well
having
done.
established that part, the other issue of having to take him for football academy Saturdays,
Okay.
doing all those other extracurricular stuff are things that we agree on.
Yes.
And you know, I mean, as a child, there are times that I notice some distractions.
Yes.
So I call him again
True.
and say, okay, this is beginning to affect so. And he said, okay, I'm sorry.
Oh.
And everything aligns. So it's more of communication,
Communication, absolutely.
conversation. Like the issue of the prefects, we had to agree that is it going to distract you or not? I mean, the first thing, like we said, it's going to be the academics, right?
Yes.
Which you can always use to leverage for
other
other
things.
activities.
Yes.
And he's a child that relates very well.
He does.
Relates very well, and
does.
I'm happy
Thank
that
you.
he's
Thank
able
you
to
so
combine
much.
it with the academics.
Thank you so much. You and mommy have done a great job.
Thank you.
Viewers at home, you have heard it all. It's been a wonderful fireside chat. Conversation with Mr. Yemi Ogunbode and his very intelligent and handsome son, I must say. We'll be back after this short break. Don't you go anywhere.